We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Kansas City Royals and the Miami Marlins. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Sandy Alcantara, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Digging in, Whit Merrifield. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club is here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And he popped him up, and no one will get this one. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bonifacio, a native of the Dominican Republic, is playing up the middle and center field here, but most often he can be found in right.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And it's fouled away. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Merrifield, the runner at third. Bonifacio stands at second, no outs. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not going to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. Now at the plate, Austin Dean. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Pitch on the way.
Number 46.
Nope. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0. Now the pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Ready now for the Marlins, Derek Dietrich. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting 4.
Stepping into the box, number 63 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Fouled off. The 1-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
The third baseman.
So stepping in, Yonhervis Solarte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
One and 2. Here it is. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And there's ball 1. Gordon is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Bounce it to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Kim is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
For the Marlins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Number 25.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Throw gets him. 2 down. First pitch of the at-bat.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's right there. On to Dietrich at first, and that'll end the inning. KC down. Digging in now, Diaz. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
A ball and a strike now. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Diaz sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And that's in there for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2. There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Foul. The 3-1. Hit hard to the right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So striding in, Austin Dean, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Here's the 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He set the payoff pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Kim batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. One and 0. Here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. 2 out, bases loaded. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Some of our digging in, Scott Barlow, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Anderson has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, second base.
So striding forward now, Whit Merrifield. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And now pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Now back, the center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
One ball. Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. In the air to straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Now in the box, Derek Dietrich as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bonifacio's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 63. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Yangervis Solarte will be the next to bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Swing and a soft liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, beautiful dive. What a play. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Hunter Dozier. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A ball and a strike. Hard on the ground toward short. Riddle has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed power threat Lucas Duda. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero Salvador Perez on the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
1-1 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
1-2.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit hard but fouled to the left, and they'll try it again. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. One left for Kansas City, but they're up 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Brian Anderson.
The right fielder, Brian.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home fourth. And as you take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he tops all Miami Marlins in that department. At the plate, JT Riddle, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit on the ground to short. There's Merrifield. On to Duda, a double play. Coming to the plate now, Sandy Alcantara. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
3-1 the count now. Peralta into his motion. Here comes the pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Pops this one up. Duda has room in foul territory, and he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Ryan O'Hearn. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. In the air to straightaway right. Anderson is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Willie Peralta. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to count to the Royals pitcher.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher. Seamers up in the zone.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this has got to be a cool moment for the pitcher right here. He doesn't get an opportunity to work on the offensive side of the ball much. Barely takes BP throughout the course of the season. So what a nice job right there for him to get a big base hit in an early game.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Misses, ball 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ian Kennedy, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. The pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink the strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Ready now, Kim. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Here now the 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, number 63. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
High in the air into shallow left center. Mondesi is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ball. Standing in, Jorge Bonifacio. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
And there's one down now. Here's Lucas Duda now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A man at third with 1 away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. To the plate now, Alex Gordon. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. The 5. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Solarte.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Bonifacio's under it, 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Diaz. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He pulls this one into right. O'Hearn is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 15.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Kennedy gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Dozier scoops it up, and the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
The batter, number 10.
Runner at first following the error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, JT Riddle. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They trail it here 2-0. Ready once again, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Number 66.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Dietrich is there, and he's got it for the first out. Kelvin Gutierrez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he lays off there, 1-0. Gutierrez, just 24 years of age. This is his first. It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now that's second baseman,
With Merrifield next to hit. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Now that the seventh.
At the plate, Jorge Bonifacio. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Dietrich has got it, and the side is retired. So a run on. Brad Boxberger gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Andy Wilkins is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. And this is low, ball one. 258 the average to begin play. 8 home runs and 25 driven in. That's inside. 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Not the best changeup there, an easy take.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Austin Dean. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. 1 out, nobody on. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. Now batting, Kim will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A swing and a ground ball to third, and that will conclude matters here in. Marlene Garcia will come on and take over here, and he'll hit in the leadoff spot following the double switch. Andy Wilkins stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Garcia has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty D, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Lucas Duda is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The catcher, number 13.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Another one sent foul. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly. On to first with it is Dietrich, and that'll end the inning. So no runs. Number 37 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Striding into the box, Derek Dietrich. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Oh,
1-1.
1-1.
The ball and 2 strikes.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Right side and right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 63. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now. Yonhervis Solarte waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. In the air, down the line in left. Going after it is Gordon. And no one will track it down.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Stepping into the box, Yonhervis Solarte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Alex Gordon. And some fireworks, perhaps, to kick off the 9th, as that one just about got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
1-2 now.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
So he got him swinging. Alex Gordon becomes the first out of the inning. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another.
This is the matchup you'd like as a pitcher, right? Lefty on left. but sometimes you don't win all of the battles. Gave this guy a pitch to hit, and he made him pay for it.
Stepping up now, Adalberto Mondesi. And then after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Count even now at 1-1. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. 1-2, here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Riddle has it cleanly. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, people.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Royals tack. Richard Lovelady, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. At the plate, Diaz. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. He'll start this one at 274. 9 homers and 34 driven in. Chopper to short. Mondesi scoops it up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Standing in, Brian Anderson. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now the 2-0. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Jose Osuna will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
1 strike.
And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a liner. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now back.
Settling in now, Andy Wilkins. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Marlins get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Jake Diekman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 40, Jake Diekman.
Jorge Alfaro will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Grounded foul off to the right. Strike. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
4-2 the final score tonight.